So peak flow yoga, what is it? It is a way to apply strength, flexibility, balance, and mentality into a specific application. In this case, it's a peak pose. So the peak pose that we chose this time is something that we work up to sequentially in class, making sure that we address the strength, flexibility, balance, and mentality required to do the pose. And by the time we get to near the end of class, we get to apply it. And the pose is full pigeon. I'll show it to you now. So pigeon is a pose that a lot of us do. If you're particularly active, you need it to get the hips open. And so we often will do this pose in this version. So we'll be doing some of that, sure, that in class as well as other things to prepare us. But then when we get into the full version, it looks a little bit different, and it allows us to bring in so many planes of the body and bring in flexibility for more back bending flexibility, which involves shoulders, chest, the whole complex of hip flexor and quadriceps, and then of course everything in between. So take a look. Here's how we get into that. Keep in mind, some people do this pose holding onto their foot. Most of us don't. So that's why we use something like a strap. And so the way we use the strap is pretty systematic, and I walk you through this type of thing in class just so you don't end up, I'll show you the other, when we don't get systematic about it, we're kind of trying to do something like this. And you know what? It's not that zen. So let's do it a little more systematically. We're gonna hold on with the external rotation of the arm. We're gonna focus in, we're gonna use our mentality to go through this in a way that helps us achieve big change. So that means I'm gonna instruct you to things like take your elbow in towards the rib, right? So I'm taking it forward towards the rib. Can I get it to go forward and up? No, it stops about there. So at that point is when I start to allow the strap to slide in my hand as I take the elbow forward and up. Now I've got no slack in the strap. I can reach back with the other hand, and then I can add all kinds of other actions to make this pose change me even more. So I want to kick the leg back. I want to use the muscles of my back to bend me back. I want to straighten my arms more. And that's your pose. So I hope you can join me and explore this and find out more of what you're capable of. So please come.